In this video, we are going to revise NATO's relevance. Hello everyone, welcome to the Tapasya for IS YouTube channel. So let's begin. NATO's relevance. Formation in 1949, Washington Treaty, 30 members, updated Finland, Sweden joined. Core principles, collective defense, Article 5. Functions, military, joint exercise, crisis management, counterterrorism. Political, promote democracy, foster cooperation. Challenges, shifting threat, terrorism, cyber attacks. Ukraine war exposed NATO Russia tension. China perceptions, US versus Europe divide. Internal dispute. Burden sharing, US pays 70%, lack of unity. Non-traditional threat. Nuclear proliferation, energy source. Relevance, collective defense contains conflict. Example, Ukraine. Adapts to cybersecurity, hybrid threats. Madrid Summit 2022. Russia as a primary threat. China's challenges noted. For UPSC focus, NATO's adaptability, India's neutral stance. Sorry for inconvenience. India's neutral stance, global security implication. Israel-Palestine conflict. Timeline 1917. Balfour Declaration, support Jewish homeland. 1947. UN partitions plan 45% for Jewish state. 1948. Israel's creations, Arab-Israel war. Nakba. 1967. Six-Day War, Israel occupies West Bank, Gaza. 1993. Oslo Accord for two-state solution. Hamas formed in the year 1987. Governs Gaza. Terrorist designation by US and EU. Opposes Oslo Accord. Favors armed resistance. Recent events. October 2025. October 2023. Hamas attack, Israel's retaliation. Casualties 43,000, 41,802 Palestinian and 1,706 Israelis casualties. Abraham Accord 2020. UAE-Israel normalizations held at West Bank annexation. Driven by Iran concerns anti-Islamist. UAE ambitions. India's role. Economic, IMUC, I2U2. Tourist boosts. Strategic stability. Counter-terrorism, diplomatic expansion. Support to state solution, direct talks. For focus, historical context, India's balanced diplomacy and regional stability. Iran-Israel tensions, background, pre-1979, cooperative ties, post-1979, Iran opposed Israel, support Hezbollah and Hamas. Conflict drivers, ideological, Shia Iran versus Jewish Israel. Geopolitical, rivalry in Syria, Lebanon. Nuclear, Israel's oppositions to Iran's nuclear program. Recent events. April 2024, Israel's strike on Iran's Damascus consulate. Iran's retaliatory drones missile attacks, Israel's Isfahan strike. Impact on India. Diplomatic balancing, Israel 10.8 billion trade and Iran's Chabahar. Economic, oil price volatility, trade disruptions, Strait of Hormuz. Humanitarian safety of 28,000 to 33,000 in diaspora. India stands as discretion dialogue. UPSC focus, India's neutral diplomacy, energy security, Middle East stability. Global South and India. Developing nations in Africa, Asia, and Latin America. Brand line divides north-south. Significance, economic, BRICS GDP more than G7, China, India led by 2030. Political, demands greater global wise. Cooperation, South-South initiative, example Pan-African e-networks. Resources DRC's cobalt reserves. Challenges power imbalances example China's debt trap diplomacy, India's poverty 228.9 million poor, diverse priorities non-interference policy, weak institutions example NAM, non-aligned movement. Summit highlights October 2025. Dakshin launched climate satellite proposed. PM Modi's 5 Cs. Consultations, cooperation, communication, creativity, capacity building. 5 Cs. Way forward expertise, sharing, South-South cooperation, frugal innovation, UPI, COWIN. UPSC focused India's leadership role, South-South cooperation, global governance, Indian diaspora. Classification NRIs, Indian citizens abroad, OCIs, foreign nationals of Indian origin. Status updated October 2025, 32 millions, 18 millions PIOs, 14 millions NRIs, top destinations UAE, US, Saudi Arabia. Drivers historical, British indentured labor, Gulf migration 1970s to 80s, economic, educational aspirations, golden visas, HNI migrations, 1500 in 2023, significance, economic 120 billions remittances, 2023, cultural, promotes yoga, Indian cuisine, tech transfers, Microsoft's AI skilling, political, diaspora lobbying, example Rishi Sunak, challenges, regional conflict, job losses, labor exploitation, Kafla. Discrimination, immigration issues, cultural integration. Initiative, PBD, Pravasi Bharati Divas, Samman Award, No India, ICWF, Madad, E-Migrate. UPSC focus, diaspora diplomacy, remittances, soft power. India-Canada relations, cooperation, trade, $9.3 billion 2023, $3.9 billion Canadian FDI. Nuclear, Cyrus Reactor 2010 NCA. Technology ICIMPA Pacts Program. Space ISRO Canada Nanosatellite launched. Diaspora 1.6 million Indians, 17 MBs 2021. Challenges, state barriers, pulses, canola. Visa restrictions, human rights dispute. Khalistan issues, 1985 Air India bombing. Trudeau's 2023 allegations. Recent tensions, Canada expelled 6 Indian diplomats, India retaliated. Visa service limited to Delhi. CEPA talks start. Canada cites 5 ice probe. India invokes Vienna Convention. UPSC focus Khalistan issues, diplomatic balancing, trade potential. So this is the end of lecture. So friends, this is also the last lecture of this series of international relation. We will meet in the next video. If you have doubt any, you can ask in the comment section. Subscribe the channel, like the video, and don't forget to press bell icon so that UPSC focus videos keep reaching you. Thanks for watching. Jai Hind.